All right, let's dive into a new community up in northern Colorado called Vantage. Now, it's designed to solve a very specific problem for home buyers, so if you're even thinking about new construction, we're going to break down exactly what this place offers. Does this sound familiar? You love the idea of living somewhere like Fort Collins or maybe Loveland, but the prices for a shiny new, modern home, they just feel totally out of reach. You're not alone. It's a classic northern Colorado problem, and it's exactly the challenge we're going to tackle today. So let's break down what we're calling the new build dilemma. Because, understanding the core trade-offs is absolutely key to figuring out if a community like Vantage is the right move for you. This right here, this really lays out the fundamental choice so many of us face. On one side, you've got that big city draw, right? The energy, the walkability, all the cool stuff. But it comes with higher prices and usually less space. And then on the other side, you have the appeal of a brand new home. Modern, super efficient, low maintenance, but they're almost always built further out. That's the core trade-off. And that brings us to Vantage. It's a community that was really intentionally designed to find that sweet spot, right in the middle of that dilemma we were just talking about. So here's the official mission statement, if you will. But the key phrases to latch onto are lower density and doesn't feel isolated. The whole idea is to give you a sense of space and quiet, but without making you feel like you're disconnected from everything. It's all about intentional design. So who's this community really for? Well, it's for people who want more than just a house. They're looking for a certain quality of life, a place with some breathing room, a real community vibe, where they can actually plant some roots for the long term. Okay, so let's talk about how this design actually translates to your day-to-day lifestyle. Where you live is about so much more than the four walls of your house, right? It's about how you spend your time. They have this fantastic little phrase that really captures the whole vibe here. Drive a little, live a lot. It points to a very conscious choice, living somewhere residential and peaceful, even if that means a short drive to the big box stores. The idea is you're trading the chaos of a busy commercial center for the calm of your own home. And that drive a little part, it's not some trek into the wilderness. The community's placed pretty strategically. You've got a straight shot up to major hubs like Loveland, Longmont, and Fort Collins, right on Highway 287. The goal is to offer that quiet life, but without a painful commute. So what about the houses themselves? Well, on the left, you can see the key features. Modern, open concept, really functional designs. But the really crucial part is how that translates to the value over on the right. You're getting a brand new, energy-efficient home at a price point that's often way more attainable than a similar new build just a few miles north in Fort Collins. Okay, let's get into the nitty-gritty, the numbers. No home buying decision is complete without really understanding the ongoing costs, so let's dig into the fine print with the HOA and the taxes. First up, the HOA. And yes, there is one, which is pretty much standard for any new community these days. Its main job is to handle things like landscaping in the common areas, and just making sure the neighborhood keeps looking good and holds its value. Think of it as a tool for community upkeep. Now for the term that can sometimes infuse people, the Metro District. Put simply, this is just how a brand new community pays for its brand new infrastructure. The roads, the pipes, all that stuff. Instead of the builder rolling the entire massive cost into the home price, it gets spread out over time through property taxes. And this slide really shows you the trade-off perfectly. The cost is pretty clear, a higher property tax bill compared to an older home in an established neighborhood. But, and this is a big but, the benefit is that you're living in a community with all new everything, without that immediate worry of having to replace a roof or a furnace. And that's why this is so important. The key here isn't just the tax number itself, it's the total monthly cost. A higher tax bill might be offset by much lower utility bills from an energy-efficient home. Plus, you don't have to budget for those big surprise repairs that often pop up with older houses. You gotta look at the whole picture. All right, we've covered the what, the where, and the how much. Now for the most important part of all, figuring out if Vantage is actually the right fit for you. So who's a really strong match for this kind of place? Well, maybe you're a first-time buyer who really wants a new home without that massive price tag. Or maybe you're relocating and you just prefer the charm and pace of a smaller town like Berthoud. If any of these sound like you, this type of community could be a great fit. Let's just boil this whole thing down to 3 key questions you need to ask yourself. Number 1, are you comfortable with that Metro District trade-off we just talked about? 2, is a quiet residential feel more important to you than being able to walk to a coffee shop? And 3, is your heart really set on a brand new modern home more so than the character of an older one?
Your answers to these will tell you just about everything you need to know. Because ultimately, the decision really comes down to this simple question of priorities. What's more important for your lifestyle right now? Is it walkability or is it breathing room? There's absolutely no right answer, only the one that's right for you.
No